Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly forecast with Anna and Tarot. And today I will not prepare the whole spreads for you and just read the cards. I will shuffle online for you also. So for it more exciting, and because some of you has told me that it is more trustable if you are shuffle online. So here we are. First, I will look into your general vibe of the week first, and then I will move on to love and then career. And if you want to see more weekly forecasts like this, please give me a subscribe. And because I do this every Sunday before the new week coming. So let's get started. We have the goddess in your next week vibe is ARIES, communication. So that means that the next week your general vibe is focused on communication and how to balance between communication and the connection with every kind of relationships, from love to work and friends. If any of you don't familiar with the are not familiar with the golden apple story in the Greek mythology, Iris is the goddess who gives the golden apple to the three goddesses Athena, Aphrodite, and Hera, and causing the Trojan War because of the lack of communication. So communication is key in next week, and let's see what is the details about communication. We have to look in Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Seven of Swords. So it means maybe next week someone will you should, number one, you shouldn't be silenced. You shouldn't cut out the communication with anyone, including your love relationship or co-workers, colleagues relationship, any kind of relationships. You shouldn't avoid communication. You shouldn't cut the communication, because communication is key. Without that, it might be affect to the performance of your work. I really think that this is about your work the most, because it relates to Queen of Pentacles. Materialistic things, down to earth, and work, hardworking. Eight of Wands talking about risky, going for battle without any kind of knowledge or communication between the soldiers. And Seven of Swords is talking about someone who just keep the information or keep something for themselves. But in this case, because it relates to communication, I would have said that keep the information and do not communication to other people. So that's why it affects to the whole performance. Okay, so be careful on that, because that's the main theme of this week. Every communication methods and conversation needs to be clear in order everything to be smoothly performing. Now for the love, I first will draw one card from the love oracle. We'll see. We have express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's also about communication also, because express besides the actions is also need some kind of communication. Wow, so next week it's you are being influenced, because if I remember right, moon in Gemini have already passed. So it looks like that you are under the influence of house number 3 or zodiac sign Gemini. So that's why your communication aspect is highlighted in this week, Aries. So some Aries need to be consider. Maybe there will be some conflict in terms of communication. But no matter what, just don't cut the communication. Just be straightforward. Don't be double meaning. Don't hide any information. So in love, what will we have in love right here for you? We have the Hangman, Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, 2 major arcanas already. and Five of Mirrors. So these three cards are talking about that you need to look the situation in another perspective, because things may not what you seem. And this all of this event regards to love in the your next week, Aries, is in under the divine guidance. So just let it happen. And the motto for next week love for you, Aries, is everything happens for a reason. If someone like truly belongs to you, they will belongs to you. But no matter what you do, you express your love, you communicate clearly, and then you figure out like something that is not in your favor. So just be it, because you cannot like keep someone who is not worth for your love, who is not worth for your time and energy. That is just not make sense. And be careful, because maybe there would be some conflicts, because Five of Mirrors right here talking about regret that something had happened and you wish that you should prevent it to happen. I really think that maybe there's a little bit of a conflict, but instead of talking things out, instead of express straightforward, you tend to hide yourself, you tend to hide like within you, and that is like a drop to make the whole full glass full of water like being spilled out. And all of the old ancient fightings have been like dragged back and like make it into the big fight, while it shouldn't be like that. If you communicate clearly, respectfully, and just willingly to listen to each other. This Wheel of Fortune, I really think that because like the universe create a chance like for you to say all the things that you have burdened in your heart like for a long time. And if you do not communicate clearly, not mean rudely or blamely, clearly, straightforward, or else this Five of Mirrors will happen if you do not express your love. And just be careful to not go over limit, or else you would also regret it. Like express your love dearly, genuinely, straightforwardly. Communication is key. Yep, that is a conclusion of love for next week for Aries. And for the careers, I will use the Isis Oracle card for careers. And this card is sometimes also talking about health also, so I may talk about your health even. In career, what will next week be like for Aries in career? We have life restored, priestess of the phoenix. So it means that like maybe like lately you have been through a lot in work, like many sleepless nights, many pitching dates with the clients, like many challenges that like suddenly happens while in the projects, like teammates are not cooperating with each other. But this week for you is like everything has done, like the worst part has gone, the storm has gone, and now it's just like only rainbows and clear sky. So and after the storm you can feel that, you really can feel that you are growing and learning the experiences and become more powerful, because this is like a transition, like to for you to become like from charcoal into diamonds, and it is magnificent. Okay, so let's look into details. What is gonna happen in your career? We have here is Knave of Wands, Knight of Chalices, and Temperance. So career for you in the next week, basically uh like try not to like over, like you are grabbing all the works from other people. Even maybe you are being used by other people, like to take the task, to take the work, like it's not under your responsibilities. But it is time to be standing up and just say that no, this is not my responsibility, and I need to focus on my work first in order to like gain highest performance in my task first. Like just love yourself more. Don't be too like too how can I say, like to work harder, like not hoarding the work too much, because when you hoarding too much you cannot focus on anything like specifically, and it drags down all of the performance from every task, and you are the one like who is in responsibility to all of them, which means in the beginning maybe you are not, but everyone is gonna be blame you. So please just focus on your work and have some time for yourself, because like like the past time, like maybe like this, maybe the last week is already like overwhelmed with you, and you're feeling like you are being drained out of energy. You don't have any time for yourself to recharge, so this is the week to do so, and learn how to say no, because say no also means like you love yourself, and also just try to wake people up that you have your limit also, and you cannot be used like that forever. And temperance, just think to yourself that everything is gonna be all right, and like unless that you still have control like to the things that under your responsibility, you can make it through. But don't hoard, don't take the work from others, don't be used by others. You have your limit, and learn how to say no. Okay, about health, I really think that you have something with maybe the stomach. You'll be likely to have the stomach ache, uh because light restores is often like talking about like digesting system, and also a little bit of headache, but nothing serious. I really don't think you have any kind of serious regarding to physical health and mental health. So like next week is you kind of like lay back a little bit, and everything is under, try to keep everything under control by reducing your task, and learn how to say no to people who are like don't appreciate your energy. So thank you, Aries. Really appreciate that you are here to listen to your reading. If this resonates with you, please come back and give it a like, and don't miss like I do like weekly forecast every Sunday, so don't miss it by subscribe to my channel. And if you have any kind of question that wants to do a private reading with me, every information is in the description. But for now, I will see you next week. Bye bye.